Hello all, my name is Adonis and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing an X return spread for all of my Capricorns out there. So this is an X return spread for all of my Capricorns out there for the month of August. So without any further ado, let's jump right in and see what the cards have to say, shall we? Ooh. Some rising Venus Jupiter, some rising Venus Jupiter, some cards I need to see, some cards I need to see. Some rising Venus Jupiter, some cards I need to see for all of my Capricorns for the month of August. What kind of energy are they going to be dealing with in the month of August? What kind of energy all my Capricorns going to be dealing with in the month of August? Some of the cards I need to see, some cards I need to see, some cards I need to see. Okay, so right off the bat, my Capricorns, we got the 8 of Wands. And there is a huge amount of energy just coming rapidly at you. Bang, 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 bang. Flying right at you. There's a lot of information coming at you. A lot of messages being sent at you from a lot of different people from a lot of different areas. Now, we got the 5 of Pentacles here. So you just feel like you've been kicked to the curb, left out in the cold over a particular situation. And so even though you got all of these messages and all of this rapid information and messages coming at you from all different angles, you're feeling a certain type of way about it because you got left out in the cold. So like they always like to say, once bitten, twice shy. Now, we got the Hermit card here. And there's a lot of soul searching and self-reflection going on within you because part of you kind of feels as though you kind of wonder like, wow, I wonder if I had anything to do with this. I wonder if I'm kind of responsible for why this thing kind of went south. So that's pretty much where you're at right now. You're doing some soul searching within yourself. Now, excuse me one second, please. Right now, even though that may be the situation, and you may be feeling that way, like I said, there's a lot of suitors, a lot of people that's looking to get up in your space. You know what I mean? That really is looking to kind of change the turn this frown upside down type of thing. So, first things first, we got the Queen of Swords. Again, Queen of Swords, very logical, energy, cuts right through the chase, cuts right through the bullshit. This is a person that's like, listen, I know you're dealing with some stuff right now. The person's going to comfort you, give you a sense of comfort, this and that, but it's also going to say, listen, the person was a bum anyway, so fuck them. They're gone. Get them out of here. I'm the person you need to be with. Let's get right through the chase. Forget this character. They fucked up. It's their fault. I want to be with you, so let's get this thing popping. That's what that Queen of Swords energy is saying. It cuts right through the chase. It cuts through the BS. It gets right to the point. So that's that Queen of Swords energy. By the way, an air sign individual. The air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So that's the air sign individual coming at you. Then you got the Ace of Wands. And the Ace of Wands energy is like, hey, listen, there's some sexual attraction there with this individual, quite possibly. This person is very sexually attractive, very appealing to the eye. And there's a lot of creativity there, a lot of passion there. Like I said, you're kind of like in that kind of iffy state because you just got over a situation when you felt as though you got left out. So here is that person's like, listen, I like you, you like me, there's passion between us, there's some sexual tension between us. Yo, tell you what, you get with me, I can make it all better. Don't worry about it. I'll make you forget all about this person. I'll make you forget all about him. I'm the person you should be with. I'm the person, you like me, I like you, there's sexual tension between us. Let's make this happen. That's what that Ace of Wands energy is saying. That's that. Then we got the Page of Swords energy. Okay? Page of Swords energy. That energy, again, that is an air sign. Oh, by the way, Ace of Wands energy is a fire sign energy. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So that's the Ace of Wands, fire sign. Then we have another air sign individual here. Okay, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy here. Except this energy, this person, again, it could be a younger person, or it could be a person that just acts immature. And this is a person that's going to be kind of clumsy with it. Hey, listen, who cares? What's the problem? Get over it. Move on. They're gonna try to approach you in a very immature way. Basically, they're just going to tell you, hey, listen, that's done now. You need to move on to someone else. They're not going to be very strategic about it. They're not going to be very compassionate about it. They're not even going to approach from a logical standpoint. It's going to be very clumsy, very sloppy, very foolish. And that's the kind of energy that... So these are the three individuals that are approaching you now. With all that being said, okay? The two air signs and the fire sign. We got the Hangman here. And like I said, you're like, you got things on pause right now. You got things on pause right now because you're like, you know what? I just don't know. What did I do wrong? Was it me? Did they ever really care about me? What did I do? Why did they do this to me? Is there someone else? That's where you're at. That's where you're at right now. That's why you pump the brakes on this bad boy. You got it paused. 5 of Cups. Looking back and regret. Looking back and regret, crying over spilled milk. I can't believe this happened. What did I do wrong? That's where you're at. Because finally, you want the 4 of Pentacles. You want an assured victory here. You want assured success here. You want to be able to, whoever you decide to be with, you want to be able to hold on to them. Because this situation has just left you feeling empty, feeling confused. You're not really sure about why it happened. You got more questions than answers type of thing. So that's where you are right now. Okay, so with that being said, let's see what's going on with your ex right now. Some cards I need to see, some cards I need to see, some cards I need to see. What's going on with my Capricorn's ex? What's going on with my Capricorn's ex for the month of August? So, right off the bat here, we got the 7 of Wands. So your ex is feeling very defensive. They feel like they have the high ground. They feel like they have to defend their position. But they feel like they're right. So they feel like they did what they did because that they were right. They had the high ground. And they feel justified in their perspective. Okay? In addition to that, here we have the 4 of Cups, which means the kind of affection that they're being offered, they just don't want it. And like I said before, I don't know if this may not necessarily be you. It could be someone else, but we'll just kind of see how the cards play themselves out, and this will give us a little bit more information about the narrative of what's going on with your ex. So they've been offered some kind of love or affection of some sort, but they don't want it. They're rejecting it. Like, I don't want this. I'm bored with this. I don't want this anymore. Whatever. So whatever it is, they're rejecting it. Now we got the Page of Swords here. Now that's interesting in regards to, it could be, it's an immature energy. Okay, now it could be that they're being immature about how they dealt with the situation. Again, Page of Swords, not the most tactful energy, very adolescent energy. Doesn't necessarily mean that the individual is young. It means that they're young acting. So it could be that they're being really immature about the situation, or it could be that they feel as though the other individual that they're dealing with is being very immature and childish about a particular situation. So what they are doing is, we have the Eight of Pentacles energy here. And that Eight of Pentacles energy tells me that this person is constantly working on repetitive tasks. They're basically just decided to work on their pentacles. To get their pentacles in order. They're kind of working on their pentacles. They're really pretty much immersing themselves in their work. So they don't have to deal with the situation. Because in their mind, it's Nine of Cups, wish fulfilled. You know, they were in a particular situation, they really weren't happy with it, so they're not in it anymore. They're able to put their full time and energy into their work, which is what they wanted anyway. So, Nine of Cups. Now, if this is you that we're talking about here, with you feeling, asking yourself why they did what they did, etc., etc., etc. They did it because, you know, and maybe this will give you a sense of solace. Again, this is general, so please don't be sending me any mean messages or anything, mean comments or anything. But if it is you that we're talking about, then this person pretty much did it because they wanted to spend more time at their job. They wanted to spend more time at their craft, at doing their work. And they really didn't have a time for a full-fledged, deep relationship. So it necessarily, you know, and so it was not necessarily you. It was a decision that they decided to make. They wanted to spend more time at their craft, at their job. Because also we have the Six of Pentacles here. Okay? Which means they're really, you know, working on a family legacy type of situation here. Being generous with their pentacles, spreading it around a bit. They have more. It seems like they have more. They have more things going on for them in the realms of finance. They care more about that financial situation than they do their personal, the personal relationship situation. So again, you know, if you're curious as to what happened, why did they do it? It wasn't so much something that you did. It was just that they just decided to move on. They kind of just lost interest and wanted to pursue more of a financial situation. Okay. And when also that being said, baby, we got the High Priestess here. They're using their intuition. They've decided to use their intuition, and they haven't decided to move on from relationships altogether. But they've used their intuition to help, at least in their mind, for them to move on to other situations. Now, with that being said, we have the Page of Wands here. And this is an exploratory energy, a fire sign individual, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. And it's a possibility that it's a younger individual or a younger acting individual, a younger individual, or more of a younger exploratory energy here. Okay. And they've just decided to kind of move on in that direction to something else again. And so it's like I said, it's not necessarily you, but it's this, they've decided just to move on from this particular situation. If this is who we're talking about, if it's not, well then I really don't know why they did why you're feeling the way that you're feeling. You know, it probably wasn't this individual. It's probably another situation. So, you know, that's to help you. Right now, that's where they're at. That's where your ex is at. So. Let's see what the chance of you guys getting back together. What's the chances of my Capricorn getting back together with their ex are? What's the chance of my Capricorn getting back together with their ex are? Show me the cards I need to see. Show me the cards I need to see. Show me the cards I need to see. So, boost this here. So, we got the Emperor. So there's a very strong, solid possibility that, you know, you guys maybe going to end up in each other's orbit again at some point. It's a very strong possibility of that. However, additionally, we got the Hangman, and that means a suspended decision. So even though there is some kind of solid foundation that looks like it's formed there, it's not gonna come together. Right now, it's kind of like on pause. You know, there are other things going on right now with this individual, and so right now it's on pause. And even if you did get together, even if you did get back together at this point, you got the Five of Wands. So it appears it probably was you were talking about, because they getting the Seven of Wands. They feel like they had the high ground. If you guys did end up getting back together, it'd be a lot of fighting, a lot of arguing, a lot of tension, a lot of conflict. So it does not look very likely that your ex is going to get back together with you in the month of August. And even if you did, which is highly doubtful, it would be a lot of arguing, conflict, a lot of fighting, is what I'm feeling here. So before I shut this thing down, let me see if the spirits have any additional information they would like to bestow upon you before I shut this thing down. Spirits, is there any additional information you'd like to give my Capricorns before I decide to shut this thing down? Show me cards I need to see. Show me the cards that I need to see. Show me cards I need to see. Show me cards I need to see. Okay, so first card out, Oracle card, perspective. In every situation, there's always two stories, two perspectives on the situation. And what it seems to me Spirit's trying to say here is that you guys have two distinct, different perspectives on exactly what happened in a relationship to cause it to disintegrate to begin with. And that's something that you know, you guys are coming at from two different perspectives, two different points of view. And so that's something to keep in mind here. Everyone, you can have two people that can witness the exact same situation and have two entirely different stories about what they saw. So that's not unusual, and especially when it comes to relationships. There's always two different perspectives on a situation. So Spirit wants to make you aware of that. That doesn't mean that you're a bad person. Doesn't mean that they're a bad person, good person. It's just two different perspectives, seeing things two different ways. So be aware that that's basically how human nature is. Also, we have dependability here. Now, there's a possibility that this person did not see you as being dependable. You did not see, or they did not see you as, that they did not see you as being dependable in the realm of the relation, the nurturing that they needed in their relationship, the foundation that they needed in their relationship. It's a possibility that you relied too heavily on them. You were too dependent upon them to get a sense of emotional support and emotional stability and so forth. And so that's also a possibility here. So, but dependability was definitely an issue in some type of way. Finally, what Spirit really needs you to know, and what you really need to do here is fortitude. Continue to move forward. Keep your back up. Keep your eyes straight. And keep moving forward. Fortitude. Keep moving forward. Do not let this stifle you in your growth. Use this as a learning experience. As a former president once said, use this as a teachable moment. And continue to move forward. fortitude, moving forward, not letting anything stand in your way. Keep on moving forward. That which does not kill you makes you stronger. So just keep moving forward. With that being said, I'm going to shut this thing down. Hopefully this resonated with you guys. If it didn't, feel free to get a personal reading. Even if it didn't, please, you may want to get a personal reading to kind of give you a little bit of more clarity about your particular situation. If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you guys so much. See you next time. Bye-bye.